This is Countdown to Economic Collapse. I'm David John Sponheim, running for president in 2012 for America's Third Party. And today is June 26, 2011. This past week, the Bank for International Settlements, the BIS, one of the banks connected to the central bank, the World Bank, has declared that the world economy's growth must slow in order to curb inflationary pressure. That means that countries have to get fiscally sound, get back to a fair and even budget. What we have with America right now is a deadlock between the Republicans and the Democrats. Eric Cantor, House Majority Leader, decided he didn't want to continue talks on the budget with the Democrats and stopped completely because of the mere mention of tax increases. Well, I tend to agree with Eric Cantor. We don't want tax increases, but what we do want is a restructuring of our government that will lead to a fairer, more balanced budget. Now, our goal at America's Third Party has always been to propose new ideas. But in the process, we've been defending our ideas against Obama's ideas. And I can tell you right now, the American people are not happy with Barack Obama. His approval rating has dropped substantially. The Wall Street Journal believes that he won't get reelected in 2012. The idea that America's unemployment rate of 9.1% is a sign that Obama is doing nothing to solve some of the key problems facing our country's economic development and recovery. So, as America's Third Party's candidate, it is my obligation to tell you that there's a better choice than the two parties. There's a choice that will not restrain innovation like the Republicans have done in the past, will encourage small business and the development of business abroad so that we can begin expanding our trade with other countries, and that's something the Democrats have hindered in many ways. We propose innovations that will actually streamline our government, prevent waste. One of my ideas is to limit the bills that I sign to 100 pages, telling Congress that they have to keep the bills small to avoid pork barrel spending and the amount of waste that is currently embedded in the mega bills that they produce. This is a big innovation and will tell everyone in Congress to streamline your act and get down to the specifics. Don't pork barrel spend. And don't waste the American people's time with this incredible budget deficit problem which continues to dog us. Now, in order for real growth to occur in our economy, we need to start building houses for people, or at least renovating houses that are currently in existence, and we have a plan to do that. Our Homestead Renewal Plan will build jobs and fulfill the dreams of owning a home for many people in America. We have other ideas like solar panel rooftop solutions for Americans. Every American could get in on this fantastic new plan to build infrastructure and then have the infrastructure get paid for over time by a lowering energy bill. So eventually the American people will pay next to nothing for their energy. They'll be incentivized to buy plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, and the government can get involved in producing plug-in hybrid electric vehicles as well, making them affordable, $15,000 or less, built in various regions so that we don't have to transport them too far, and ultimately provide an export solution for our country that other countries might like as well. These ideas are part of our plan at America's Third Party. You're not going to get new innovative ideas from the Republicans, and you certainly aren't going to get fiscally sound politics from the Democrats. So I urge all of you to think about America's Third Party when you vote in 2012. I'm making an ascension toward greater mainstream media presence. I've also made efforts to get press releases out across the nation, and I'm expecting an interview to reach out to more and more people than the YouTube crowd that I currently have. But this is just the beginning, folks. The American people are crying out for a voice in Washington, and I want to be that representative, that person that reaches out to everybody I can and get their opinions and vote in favor of the two-thirds majority will of the American people. So, as your president, I want to see an immediate change in the fiscal policy of our nation, getting back to the basics, sustainable economies spawned by new innovation. All of these things are key to the development and revival of our economy. We have to start thinking positive about the future and not linger with the same problems, the same special interest requirements that are tied so inextricably to the two-party system. This is a definite need for a third party, and I urge all of you to tell your friends and your family about americasthirdparty.com. We are revolutionizing what politics is and will be. And we urge all of you to think democratically, think about the Republic, and think about the future of this nation, because we, as Americans, depend on it.
Check us out at americasthirdparty.com.